Have you ever felt like a god, only to realize you were your own worst enemy? I felt that way, and it cost me everything. This isn't a success story, it's a confession, one I never thought I'd make. But here I am, naked in front of you because I have nothing left to lose. Before continuing, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Here we explore true stories that will make you reflect on life, success, and failure. It all started with an idea, a spark. They told me I was special, that I had a gift, and I believed it. No more than that. I nurtured it. My ego became my best friend and my worst advisor. It whispered in my ear, "You are untouchable. You are the chosen one." Success came quickly. Every applause, every headline, every million-dollar contract. It was like a drug, and I was addicted, but success doesn't come free. It has a price, and mine was my soul. I began to lose control. My music wasn't enough anymore. I needed more, bigger, louder, more impactful. My ego pushed me to strive for perfection, but perfection is a lie, and I became its prisoner. I said things I shouldn't have. I did things I didn't understand, but I always found an excuse. It's art, I told myself. It's part of genius. But deep down, I knew I was lying to them, to myself. And then the pressure came, the need to be bigger, more influential, more everything. I became a slave to my own image. Every decision I made was designed to feed my ego, to keep me at the top. But the top is lonely, and I was alone. If this story resonates with you, please like the video and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Do you know what it's like to look in the mirror and not recognize yourself? To see someone who has betrayed everything they ever loved? I lost friends. I lost respect. I lost my mother. She was my compass, my anchor. And when she left, I was left adrift. I tried to fill that void with fame, with money, with noise, but the void only grew. I became a master of self-deception. I'm fine, I'd say. Everything's under control, but it wasn't. My ego had isolated me. I'd become a prisoner of my own mind. And then, the final blow. The brands abandoned me. The contracts fell apart. My name, once synonymous with greatness, was now a joke. And worst of all, I knew it was my fault. My ego had led me to believe I was invincible, that I could say and do whatever I wanted without consequences. But the consequences came, and they were devastating. I found myself in a dark place, a place where success no longer held meaning, where every achievement felt empty, where every day was a struggle to find purpose. Success, once my greatest pride, became my greatest burden. Every time I tried to get up, my ego dragged me back down. It was like an invisible weight, a shadow I could never escape. The ego is a double-edged sword. It elevates you, but it also destroys you. It took me losing everything to realize I'm not a god. I'm human, fragile, imperfect. If you're listening to this, I want you to know something. Success doesn't define your worth, and failure isn't the end. It's an opportunity to start over. I'm starting over. And this time I'll do it with humility, because at the end of the day, no matter how much noise you make, what truly matters is the peace you find in the silence. If this story has made you reflect, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Together we can learn from our falls and find a path to redemption.